Hello everyone, Garnet here, and welcome back to Ragnarok. I decided to kind of take the liberty of moving ourselves over here to Viking Bay, and it wasn't too bad of a trek. This area over here does still seem to be making weird, glitchy, bouncy water. I actually did speak with someone else on the server, and that's not just me that's running into that, so I'm not entirely sure why that's a thing, but that's just kind of a thing at the moment. Now, I also actually did breed up, and not only breed, but also hatch up a good amount of these Argentavis. We do actually kind of have to actually let them grow up for now. There are a couple that are kind of close, and unfortunately I still don't have the perfect stats on anything, but I am definitely going to head over to our new base location. I'm going to double check what kind of things may have spawned over there since I've been there last, and also I'm finally going to mess around with the template hammer. I've been mentioning it for the last couple episodes, and I didn't actually bring it out or anything. So let's go take a look at this while we're over there. And also, I know the treasure map wasn't far, so we may as well do that while we're there as well. And while we're gone, I'm going to have the Arties make up another egg, because, I mean, I still have time, and I might as well. Considering we have a lot less of a distance to travel, it should be significantly better. I'm also going to double check where this map is. Can't remember. Okay, so it's actually closer to that side from here, but we should be able to get it when we get over there. Alright, so we're going to head on that direction. I'm going to see if I have to avoid that little snow patch there. I can't remember if that one's super duper cold or not, but we'll meet you back at the new base location. Oh man, is that our first Griffin? Dude, hello Griffin. Does that say 140? The new home thing is literally blocking our view. Wow. That is amazing. To see a Griffin that is level 140 for the first one we even see. Ah, that's awesome. I had a feeling they were kind of close by to this area over here, but not so close that I should be attacked by them. I mean, if I do, then I guess, you know, that's something we have to consider going forward, but I think we should be okay with our area now. I don't see anything spawned on us, so I think we are good. Fantastic. Okay, so now that we're here, I also want to put this on the hotbar here. So this will be the first time I've even used this. Okay, so we've got a create mode, select single, select all. So like if I wanted to copy the entire thing, interesting. So R, click to select template. So there's a bunch of stuff that's already built in here. So what they consider the starter thatch base, that's this thing, huh? Maybe more of a Viking longhouse? Oh, I can't see anything. Okay, so if you exit out like that, oh wow. That is a pretty good sized thing, actually, to set down. Just one of their pre-builds that's already in here. Interesting. I mean, obviously, I don't want to try to build anything like what they've got. I don't want to kind of just do exactly what they did. Is this what the other guy was trying to do? No, I don't know. Interesting. Let's see. So snaps, 1 of 50. There are 150 different ways to snap this here. That's actually crazy. Alright, hold on. If I go back into here, select the template again. What other ones do they have? They've got a pillar circle template. Wait, what? So I could put the pillars in a circle, so actually build up from that. That is interesting as well. I had no idea that they had something like this. Click the select template. And then their starter thatch base is the one that they showed off in the trailer for this, right? Yeah, where it kind of builds up to that. Huh. I mean, that could be very interesting. I mean, I could definitely try to use this for other things. Honestly, what a good use for this could be is I could copy a trap, and I could just kind of have everything out and go place it somewhere and be super quick about it. That could be very interesting. And then the red barn. I think that's more likely than what I might end up using if I am actually going to use something from this by default. It's really big, though. A lot bigger than I thought it would be. So if it's somewhere where it can't fit, it'll be red. That makes sense. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's a good-sized barn, I'm not going to lie. Is that hovering off the back a lot, though? Okay, I think for the sake of just taking a look at this after it's placed, let's kind of do that. Oh my god. Okay, so that is a lot. There's 662 different parts that are associated with building the classic red barn. Wood gateways, wood half pillars, wood... Oh my good lord. Okay. But I actually switched to build mode. Build target. Auto build? So do I actually need to put together the specific parts then? So I could put skins on the entire thing using this. Oh, that's actually crazy. This is also something that's really getting into my vision a lot. Okay. I mean, it's a lot to take in, considering I haven't actually even pulled this up before. This is cool, though. There's a lot of stuff here that you could really take advantage of if you have the right stuff put together. I'm assuming if I do, let's see. Okay, if I hit complete, since I didn't put anything down, it just ends the whole thing. Okay, that's good to know. I had no idea what to expect with that. So maybe what I could do is I could build something and then copy it and move it along. I wonder if I tried to do that with the boat, what it would look like if I tried to put it on land. Maybe I'll mess with that some other time. For now, it's good to actually have this as an option. I'm just going to place it inside this box, though, so we don't end up losing that. So then also, what we're going to do, like I said, I really want to get that treasure. So let's go take a look at what that is. Let's put our shovel in at 6. So hopefully we won't run into anything super dangerous while we try to go down this direction. And as we are trying to go down and get ourselves our treasure for this episode, if you end up finding yourselves enjoying this one, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It makes a massive difference for the algorithm, and it means the world to me. Oh, there's a Spino not too far away. There's also a berry. There's a lot of useful creatures down in this area. I'm kind of glad that we're going to live over here. For now, I'll just kind of hop down on the top of this so I don't have anything to worry about. And what is our treasure that I've been holding on to since last episode? Ooh, a pistol that's barely better than normal, but a Beelzebub saddle blueprint. And then some ghillie could be nice. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go. I can't believe that. 100.1. It's technically better, but really? Having come over here and noticing that there's nothing on the ground specifically here, like no creatures have spawned next to our area that we've claimed, I'm glad that that's the case, because that just means that nothing can randomly, or has randomly decided to fly over here. Or walk, I guess. I wasn't sure if there were going to be griffins or anything directly near here, so I didn't want to assume things would be okay, you know? But honestly, what I think I probably should do, and just for the sake of actually humoring this, for humoring the template thing, I probably will make the basic thatch building, just so I can kind of experience how it is to actually do it. And then we'll use that as our temporary little, you know, building to live in until we actually build up a full-on base over in this area. So for now, I'm just going to kind of clear up some of the rubble, all of the other, materials that are sitting here. And then we'll build that on this little side here. And we'll try to think of what I may want to do for the actual main home, kind of in the more, more in the center over there. So we're going to select the template for the starter thatch base. I will just hit place. I'm going to figure out exactly where I'm going to put it for now. I mean, there is a stone there. I think I can break it, but I think we'll just build it right over here. We'll just build it right in this spot. Maybe I'll get out of this so I can actually change the height. I don't want it too high, because then the stairs won't work. About right there. That should work for a good starting thatch base. There's still 130 different parts in here. And, man, I have no idea. Auto building aborted. Build target. So does that mean I actually need to actually craft all these individually? So I'll make some staircases. Or maybe how many walls does this want in general for thatch and stuff? Is there an easy way to check this without holding this out? So then obviously the first thing you need to make are the foundations, because without those, it's not going to actually build everything else. That's interesting. So the fact that I've heard a couple creatures see me and they're not up here biting me is a good sign that everything's working as it should. So it wants me to build 4 thatch foundations. Once those are built, and we go to auto build, I recognize that noise from when I was actually breeding out. Oh, so it placed the ones that I had so far. And it also placed the pillars. Oh. It's doing it. Everything that I've collected so far. There's actually quite a few pillars on this thing. So auto build was aborted because I ran out of what I had. But I've done 19 of the 130 pieces for this build so far. That is interesting. Campfire, mortar and pestle, storage boxes. I have 10 of those. Okay, and then we'll do auto build again. It'll build up everything that it can, right? I'm still crafting stuff. So I've built up the stairs. I can actually get into the building now. Oh, wow. Interesting placement for a lot of this stuff, I'm not going to lie. Set of double doors that goes out to this place that doesn't exist right now. Oh, man. So, I mean, if you definitely had all the parts and you knew exactly what you're going to need for this kind of a thing, and you just told it to auto-build, you could just pull this out of nowhere. I mean, the whole auto-build thing is kind of nice. So if you actually had yourself a part list for a build that you had done, and you actually put it together and you used this thing, you could really just easily put something like this together, honestly. I mean, I'm kind of having to look over at the starter thatch base list there, make everything that's necessary, and then I can come over and press the button, which is kind of interesting. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. It's going to come out pretty cool compared to, you know, a lot of the normal basic starting bases that we end up coming up with. So just building everything that I needed for this has also given me a level. I mean, I'm not level 5 or anything. I'm now level 68, which is crazy how much I'm making just from, how much experience I'm getting just from crafting up a bunch of the thatch structures and stuff. And now that it's auto-building itself, that's actually really crazy. I have a good amount more parts, but it's not going to be enough for the whole thing still. That I'm pretty sure about. Yeah, okay. I mean, I've got the door. Does that not count? Oh, there must have been another door that I didn't have. Oh, the windows count as doors too. Duh. Okay, we'll be on auto build again. So that placed the walls. That door. Are those not... Are there still more roofs that I didn't put anything on? Well, I can't actually get out of here right now. Campfire... I mean, the thing is 67% done, so it is 2/3 of the way there. Very interesting. Being able to jump up and kind of get to the roof back here should be cool also. There's no way I could reach that from here, right? Holy crap. As long as it is part of my builds and stuff, I can literally reach it from way over there. Holy crap, really? Do I even have to be looking at this thing? No. I'm looking over here. As long as we're within range, it's just going to keep doing it. So what else are we missing? Is it just the roofs on the top there? Is that just 4 more... Yep, that is just 4 more roofs. Okay, I'll make those real quick. So if I do auto build, I put everything up there. It is at 100%. Let's apply skins. It's going to show me all my options that I have, right? Like the... Yeah, oh my gosh. So I have the Astraeos ones on here. Wait. I don't want to mess with that. What does this look like when it is the wasteland structures stuff? I want all the things. So, complete. Oh my gosh, yeah, it just slowly covers every part with the wasteland structures. Oh, dude, no way. That's crazy looking, though. I do like that. That is a crazy new feature, man. To be able to just have that be a thing, there's no way. So then, build mode. We don't really have any paint to apply. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Maybe in a different build later on. But the fact that you could do that, that's pretty crazy too. So then, template tool. It looks like we're already in a done state, right? I don't really have to do anything else here. I can just put this away now. And we have ourselves a freaking thatch starter base, which is literally probably just going to be picked up at some point soon enough. This is crazy, though. Like, let's take a look at the actual... I mean, I wouldn't think to build this way, normally, but this is cool. It's actually... I mean, I can't see anything in here. Do I have a torch on me? I should. Yes. This is cool. Very basic, very simple build, but it is something that they just had baked in there. Oh, man, I like the look of the, these quarter stairs here. Especially with the skin on them. Yeah, that's cool. Let's take a look up at the ladder. Kind of reach up here and climb up to the top. Would you look at that? That is a beautiful view from our crazy little thing here. Nice. Well, like I said, I'm not really planning on actually, you know, living in that full time, but we actually have ourselves a tiny little hut. I can put the bed in and all the stuff that's inside of this over here. The Pteranodon's probably not going to be able to hold on to it, but at this point, the RG should be all grown up back at the raft, so we should be able to start bringing stuff over here. I'm going to keep that foundation there, considering we built off the side for this thing, just to prevent more things from trying to spawn, just in case. We'll place the bed in here. Put it up against that wall. Should be good there. Not too close to this door. Can even get into this one and that. Nice. Wow. Alright. I mean, you might see a few of these for a while out and around, but what would be really cool is to start seeing people's really important and or like really popular other builds kind of be added in. Like that is a very fun thing to be able to do, because there is an import and export option. So I would imagine that if you actually were to find someone's build and you really liked it, you could set something up and you could build it yourself. So let's see. We're going to try to pick this up. How heavy am I exactly? 366 out of 260. Maybe if I just put a whole bunch of stuff in my Drakeling, I'll be okay. Can actually walk over there, even if slowly. Nope, I put everything that I can into the Drakeling, and I can't do that. The Pteranodon can barely move. I'll take that. If at least one of us can move and get over there and put stuff inside the boxes that was part of the build. Like, just enough room for me to try to fit this in here. Is that the box that I'm accessing? Yes, great. Let's just put the stone in there. Let's grab all the actual resources out of our Drakeling. Put all those resources in the same lower box. Considering I didn't mean to make, or didn't need to make the preserving bin, I mean, I'm obviously going to be placing it in here. But I mean, use up some resources, but we're going to need it. It's fine. I'll place it inside, maybe, if I can. Not even sure if there's room. I guess put it up against that wall. We need it. We're going to want to keep stuff, you know, preserved. It's literally the whole point of it. There. I mean, yes, when I walk in this door, I can just run into that. It is still fine, though. Not permanent. Eventually, I will be picking up the foundations, which will bring up every single thing that I built. But until then, we'll try to utilize it how we can. I can't even get out with my Pteranodon. My goodness. So it is actually now the next day for me. I had to step away because a lot of things were kind of going on here. But the benefit of that is I actually can go back to my raft now. All the baby RGs should be all grown up inside of their Dynaballs. So we can just kind of let them out and load them up. And we should be able to bring everything over here for now. And we'll have to decide how we actually want to build up our base at some point soon. Well, it seems that the fog is kind of unavoidable no matter where it is you go on this map. At least it seems to be a little bit less thick in the area that we decided to live. I noticed as soon as I hopped on, it was there, because it's been clear pretty much the entire time other than now, so, you know, it is what it is. Alright, there is the raft, good. I actually did get attacked by Megalodons when I brought this thing over here. I said Megalodons, one Megalodon. Is it barely coming down? I'm going to grab that before we really head out of here, too. A purple drop is great to start this off with. So out of all of the RG babies that we have here, that were not the ones with the traits, I want to throw out the ones that have the best weight first. So the ones that have 48 weight. This one's got that. This one's got that. Are you just going to slide into the water? Uh-oh, well, I'm going to slide into the water myself. Shouldn't be making fun of you if I'm going to do the exact same thing. I kind of like the fact that it came out orange with blue feet. I mean, like I said, these aren't the perfect ones or anything. They're close. That one that's 29 is pretty much the deal. I'm assuming that these three here will be enough to actually carry everything that I'm going to need. They all have the 48 weight points, but I'm not entirely sure. Plus the extra 28 that they got from sitting in the Dynaballs. That is the benefit, honestly, from leaving in those for a while. So I have pulled every single one of my resources, that at least that's considered a resource in the mod, into this RG. So I have everything that we're going to ever try to build anything with, which is great. I'm going to go inside and grab myself some food, because I'm currently about to start dying. And, of course, the restart is happening yet again. I'm going to have to come back in once we actually have all that taken care of. Oh, man. Can't believe it. So I'm just doing one more pass here real quick through every one of my structures. I'm actually just going to leave these here. I don't really want to tear the whole boat apart or anything. We'll just kind of use this in the future if we decide to take it out. Apparently, there may or may not actually be leads on this map. I have not seen a single one while I've been out and about, so having a raft to explore on is probably not a bad idea regardless. Yeah, it looks like we've gotten everything. So we actually only need the 2 birds, and at this point it really could have been 1 if I put all of her points into weight, but I think having the 2 of them follow me will probably not be a bad thing. This one has all the resources, and this one over here I named Structure Bird, but it also has, you know, a bunch of our miscellaneous things. The only exception is I'm holding on to the mutton. They can hold on to everything else in here. I don't want them to end up eating this. Yeah, I do have the sheep here myself, and I could end up getting my own, but I've got a lot, and I don't really want to have them kind of just eat that. So for now, we're just going to be saying goodbye to our raft home. It's not really goodbye forever, it's more of a see you later. But I guess for now, let's see, can I even ride on my Pteranodon with everything I'm carrying? Yes, we should be good, and that should be grand. And the fact that these birds are not going to be ones that I'm going to use for battle, it's literally just for moving. I actually think I might put 15 levels specifically, since they're going to be so slow, into their movement speed. I'm just going to have them be a little bit faster, so they'll be able to keep up with me a little bit on the Pteranodon. And then we'll put 3 into stamina for both of them. They both have the same amount of levels put into each one now. They're evenly brought up to level 257, so they should be able to follow me very, very well, I believe, if I whistle them both to follow me in the Pteranodon. Come on, RGs. Let's take everything that you guys are carrying back to our new home. I can't really sprint very much, because they still can't really keep up with me. But I think that's going to be a very helpful thing, having those movement speed levels put in. Yeah, so despite all the levels I put in there, they're definitely still struggling to keep up. We're going to have to stop here on this cliffside and just kind of make sure they catch up. I'm not really low on stamina or anything, but the other ones, for some reason, is further behind, so we're going to give them a second. A little better. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be holding the sprint at all. If I do, then they just stay behind. This will have to be fine. A slow but steady trek to the new base. We're already more than halfway there. It won't take too long. Griffin's still there. I'm very tempted to go and tame it. I don't know, maybe we should. I think that would be awesome. Considering they are actually breedable now, I don't see any reason why not to, since we've started taking to the skies and all. Okay, RGs, I want you guys to go and land just right down there. We're going to actually need to craft up a couple actual boxes here, some larger ones. I'm pretty sure that what I have is not going to fit in the small boxes that are included in this other pre-build over here. Finally decided to land. Okay, so I actually do have one RG saddle that I put together so I could actually try to ride these guys. Should be sitting on the structure bird at the moment. There we go. A lot easier than having to just wait for them to land. I can just move them myself. I could have done the other one first, but for some reason I really wanted to move Resource Bird. I just really did. The other one's a little bit more heavy at the moment. And one of these boxes has a lot more of the resources already in it, so I can even reach if I turn here. Can't really reach that, can I? It's a little bit far away. A little bit closer, Resource Bird. In fact, can I actually just walk you up here? I mean, I struggled to get out with an RG, with the, no. This is as far as we're getting. Okay, that's fine. I can still reach you from there. At least kind of unload you from now. I'm going to have to put all the resources in both of these boxes. If not, I put one more here as well, just because I had a feeling that I'm probably going to need it. Resource Bird. Okay, well, I mean, the resources pretty much filled up all the boxes that I have on the patio over here. Those two are full. This one is at least more than half full. I'm pretty sure that I tried to make sure that they all... Okay, I can actually put one more thing in here because there's stone in this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, Resource Bird. Thank you for your service. We're going to swap over to the other one now, and we'll unload everything from them, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we've officially actually resorted everything back into our base here. I also just made up a terminal, because that's actually where I'd like to have our creatures. That's where we're going to want them in the future anyway. If I put them just inside of another box, I won't have nearly enough space. We have 500 slots inside of these things. So I'm going to kind of put everything in here, grab those Dinoballs back out. And our inventory is actually clear, except for this one here, of course. We'll put them back in there. Very, very good. So with everything officially being here now, we are open to going and doing a bunch of things throughout the map. Of course, I still want to build an actual large base, so I can have a bunch of things kind of set up perfectly. This little starter base, this little starter shack thing with the nice outlook tower, you know, I'll enjoy it for as long as I need to, but I'll try to come up with some good ideas for a build soon enough that'll actually take up a good amount of this space over here. Ooh, a red drop. I know I'm high enough level for that. Let's go grab that Pteranodon, and then let's go and kind of come up with a plan to try to see if we can knock out or even consider taming that griffin that we saw. Red drop on the side of the mountain. I know I can use the spyglass as well to kind of see what's in it, but I really just still like the I like the surprise of just kind of opening it and seeing what we get. Okay, kind of got stuck on something there, but it's all good. Ooh, a fairy saddle. You know, I was only one level away from being able to tame one of those anyway. We'll probably want a good couple of those. Be very good for collecting a lot of resources. They're very good for a lot of that, to be honest. Level 60 Spino. Okay. So I actually noticed that in this week's Community Crunch, they actually shouted out Captain Fat Dog yet again for another one of his ingenious traps. This one's specifically for griffins, so I actually want to go and try this out on this 140. It looks like it's very, very cheap, and we should be able to get this guy tamed pretty quickly. So literally all you need are 3 triangle foundations. So I should be able to pull and make those. You also only need 2 stone walls, and then 3 stone triangle roof pieces. And that's it. That is the entire trap. That does not seem like that would actually be an entire trap, but I'm honestly very curious how well this is going to work. I'm going to grab all what we need to actually knock them out, and I'm pretty sure that the mutton's going to be our best choice anyway from everything that we have. I'm very excited to actually have a griffin again. I have not tamed a single one in ASA on any map that they've had that they may have tried to add them on. So I did have an owl griffin at one point. That's technically the same, so I guess I can kind of say that that's not true, but you know what I mean, an actual griffin. So I guess I actually could just pull for everything, right? They make it so I can pull a crossbow. So let's pull my crossbow. Let's pull any arrows that we've got, specifically the trank arrows. We've got 14. I'm probably going to need more of those, to be honest. Let's pull all of our arrows and then make what we can. Let's make 30 more of these. I don't have any narcotics? Oh, wait. I could have sworn I made a bunch of narcotics at one point. Did I not actually? Oh, yeah, no, I used it on the bison. Those were... I took everything that we had. All right, I mean, I've got plenty here. So I may actually... I'm going to do a little bit of change to what they decided to put down in here. We already have another mortar and pestle, and we'll probably just make one more and a table, just like I normally like to do. And I'll try to make up a bunch of narcotics. We'll make more arrows as well. Nice. Right back to how I like to do things. And I probably can still fit the little fireplace on the side of this if I don't tell it to snap. Yes, lovely. Hide that. I'm going to pull for 30 in each one of these, and then we'll just let those all craft up. It may or may not give me a level. I mean, that's the thing. Narcotic does quite a bit of experience, especially if you're just kind of standing around making it in 4 different mortar and pestles, but, you know, it is what it is. We're already pretty much running out of room in here. I'm not going to be able to craft up a smithy or put any forges down or anything. I could probably put a forge out here. Maybe I can put them along the side of this. I don't know. We're definitely just out of space already. When they say this is a starter base, they are not lying. That is exactly what you're getting from it. But it was still interesting to mess around with the hammer regardless. And it's doing just fine. I could probably build out a little bit from here if I really wanted to. Could build kind of something above this. It might look a little strange. I don't know. Let's just actually work on building an actual base after this. Alright, so with the amount of arrows that I'm making up right now, we should be fine to go out and try to see if we can knock out this griffin. Maybe I'll actually grab some of the mutton now, so we don't have to come back and grab it later. Alright, so with everything we've got, it looks like we're still not too heavy on the Pteranodon, so we should be great. Just make sure I'm heading the same direction. I kind of went the wrong direction when we first took off from here before, but odds are I probably cut that out, so you wouldn't have known if I didn't tell you, but I don't want to hide things from you not how it works. So we got to try to find a spot on the ground that's not going to have a bunch of other things nearby. I mean, given where this guy is, I could probably lure him down there. But let's see if there's a spot that I can place it in this spot. I mean, where he's on top of, there is a deer, but that shouldn't be a problem. Maybe it'll focus on it, though, so I gotta be a little bit more discreet about it. It's not all that flat, though, either. So maybe what I will do, I don't know how far this thing will chase me if I put everything down directly on the ground, but I kind of want to see if this will be a good spot for it. I'm hoping that we don't have a problem. I mean, they're going to be probably pretty quick. It is a griffin, after all. But let's see. I'm going to kind of clear the area a little bit. Not that I really need to. I just kind of want to see it a little bit clearer. That noise for that skill, I swear, is going to scare the crap out of me one of these times. More than it already kind of gets me. Okay, so we do want it to be kind of low from what it looked like. We want it to face like this. Be able to go like this. And this one needs to be all the way up here as well. Okay, and then also... So the very important thing that you have to make sure you do is that this is set to trap door. The secret doorway. And have those right here. And then you literally just put the triangle ceilings along like so. And honestly, that is all that it was for the trap. So if we can get the griffin, we kind of just fly it straight through here on our Pteranodon. And then we'll just need to close one of these behind it, and that should trap it in. So let's go see if we can actually pull this off. It didn't look too hard, but obviously in a video, he can do as many times as he needs to before it works. But it is Captain Fat Dog, so I'm pretty sure it probably worked the first time. So where is this big guy? We're going to take him to this trap. He was right here before. It does not help that it's raining. Oh, hello. It's you. You're already after me. You don't like me. Okay. Well, you're about to like me soon enough, right? He's still after me? I don't want to go too fast. We need to fly straight through the trap. Considering it was the only griffin that I saw, like I was about to say, I could probably guarantee that's actually the same one. But it was the only one that I saw, so I'm pretty sure it is. Hey! Don't lose focus, bud. Come on. You still after me? Of course you are. You like to look at my Pteranodon, and you're curious why it's carrying somebody, right? It's gonna be you pretty soon, dude. It's gonna be you pretty soon. Ah? Uh-oh. Do not jump off like that. Okay. Honestly, that should be it then. It should be stuck, and I should be able to knock him out. I mean, he tried to turn around, but it didn't look like he could go anywhere. Let's do this. I'm very excited. I love griffins, man. It's been so long. Hi. I am pretty confident that we have enough arrows, but we may have to be a little careful here in a minute. I want to see what the baby griffin looks like. I'm very, very excited for it. We're going to have to get ourselves a female, obviously, as well, but look at me counting my griffins before I've tamed them. I'd love to find ourselves a good rifle as well. Or at least just upgraded crossbow. Anything better than the basic stuff that we're currently working with would be very, very nice. I'm wasting so much ammo because I just have to sit here shooting so many times. Alright, how close are we? Oh my god, we're actually not all that close at all. Okay, well I'm glad that I have as many arrows as I do. And I have more narcotics. If I have to go back, then I can get more then. Okay, he's halfway down. I don't know. I feel like I had a little bit more than... Did I have like 48 shots before? We're a little bit close to needing to go and get more before we can tame him. I mean, we're not far away, and it should be easy to grab more, but I'm just going to try to make sure that every single one of my shots going forward is a headshot. Okay, that's officially all the arrows I've got now. We're at 11 out of 14,000. Let's go grab like 20 more trank arrows and come back and hurry up and keep this going. Honestly, considering how close we are, I probably could have just actually built the trap at the house. I'm going to make 25 more. I'm also going to pull for another crossbow, because mine's a little damaged. There's another griffin up there? What level's that one? That's a 150 male? Aw, well. I might tame that one also. We're going to need to make a lot more trank arrows, though. Or we'll use darts and see how much of a difference that is. I don't know. That's crazy just how much they take. This crossbow's got like one more shot left in it. Yeah, I was right. Okay, hold on. Definitely worth grabbing the other one, that's for sure. If I didn't, I'd have to run back again. Nice! He is down. Fantastic. Does this not piss off this other one over here? God, maybe I'll take this one back to my base. Knock it out as well. Whichever one of these, I mean, we'll have to combine the stats sooner or later anyway. The fact that we can do that now is amazing. I'll just put half of what's in my inventory in you. I would imagine that that should be more than enough, right? On 3 times rates. I mean, it does look like they potentially could spawn not directly at my base, but close enough that someone could accidentally lure them over. So I'll have to keep that in mind while I'm, well, doing anything, really. But I think I am going to build another base, another trap right here at my base and lure it here. It won't be a breed pair, but I definitely want to see if it's got better stats than the one I'm currently taming. So I'm still just kind of waiting to see exactly how much the one mutton will tame the griffin. We have to determine whether or not I'm going to need to make more narcotics specifically just to knock that out. That's why I didn't make all the arrows right off, because I had a feeling I might need some to keep it asleep. It's been a long time since I've tamed a griffin, so I don't remember if they need any to keep them down. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be close. I mean, I would say that it probably will not need much. I'll probably just have to go put a few into the griffin to kind of make sure that they're okay. But I know mutton's a pretty good food for them, so we'll kind of do that. I mean, a 140, it's only going to need 10 to tame, so that's not bad at all. That is a very, very cheap trap to make. That's amazing, honestly. I am a big fan of that. Props, Captain Fat Dog. Fat Dog, you are a visionary. Alright, so let's grab this griffin, given that it is 150. I really would love to have had it be a female. We're still going to need to find one, but I could not turn down a 150 no matter what the situation. Hello, big fella. You're going to get knocked out right in front of my house. I mean, your future home. Okay. 2 for 2? Uh-huh. Ow. Well, that one actually hit me. Rude. But also, it's fine. You're trapped here with me now. So, I mean, the other one took a lot. So I'm going to go make up a bunch of arrows. I may even get to the point, if it starts running, we might use a horse. I don't know if that actually would be a good idea or not, but either way, I'm glad we've got this one here. I don't have to go far at all. I want to make another 40 arrows in general. Hey, big guy. How you doing? Don't worry. We'll have you prepared in no time. And I'm going to pull my other crossbow still, just to be safe. We don't even have a smithy or forge put over here, but I have more crossbows than anything, so I guess we'll get started on this guy too. May as well. They move around so much. How did you hit me from there, man? I'm not any closer than I was any other time. Oh. I still don't know how you're hitting me like that, but whatever, man. Whatever gets you to turn towards me. Okay, well, we're down to our last 14 arrows. I still think I'm going to have to make a few more for this guy. But he keeps turning, and he's hit me a couple times somehow, but, you know, it's fine. I'd understand. If I was stuck in a situation like this, like him, I'd lash out too. Okay, what are we looking at here for Torpor? We're going to have to make a few more arrows. It's still just barely not enough. Especially if I don't get a headshot. I may actually just be able to pull stuff from here, though. I don't think I have to worry about running over towards our little base to make any more. Nice. Yeah, I don't. I'm only... Oh, okay. I only have enough for 2 more. Well, I'm going to have to go and make more narcotics here as well. Problematic. How close are you? Crap. Okay, let's quickly make up another 10 in each one of these. 10, just so that I can make up a few more and have some backups in case we need them. I figured with the amount of berries and stuff that I had, I wasn't going to have to... I wouldn't be worried about running out of this stuff. We just have to make it, you know? That's kind of important. Alright, I'm sure I've got enough. The 7 should be enough to knock it out. I hope. Sorry about leaving you there for a moment, sir. I'm back. Let's continue what we were doing. Aw, come on. That wasn't a headshot. We've only got 3 shots more. Come on, dude. Time to take a nap. You just about dodged my last shot, dude. And that was just enough. Okay, sweet. And you can take the 21 mutton, and that should be good for you. You'll hold on to that. I mean, it's going to spoil. One of them is going to spoil in a minute, but let's go put maybe 2 narcotic or 5 narcotic in the griffin over there, just to be 100% sure that's going to tame versus running out right at the very end. I'd rather be safe than sorry on that, to be honest. All right, well, considering we have two griffins knocked out right now, very, very happy about that fact, by the way. I'm going to put those 5 narcotics I mentioned into this one, and then I think I'm going to go around and collect up a bunch of resources just to kind of make sure that we have everything that we're going to need going forward to start building up some more stuff, or actually build up a normal base, not just the temporary one that I put up today. So we'll go and work on that for now, and I'll bring you guys back in once I actually have one of the griffins all tamed up. Right, this is the blue horse. I kind of want to mess around with the blue horse a little bit. I mean, the mutation was in food, so it's really not all that great. But it is, in fact, an actual blue horse, and I'm very happy about that. It's not just the lighting on a white horse, I promise. Okay, maybe I should put the saddle on this guy since we're going to be collecting stuff on him. I can't remember. Did you have you have the better weight? That's good. I don't know. I think you're lacking the health or something, but you had the blue mutation, so I wanted to keep you. There's that. I'm going to name you Azzy. For, like, Azure. You know, it's cool. Azure Blue. I like it. Anyway, I'm still going to be collecting stuff, like I said. This one here is probably going to actually going to require some narcotic by the end versus the other one, just because it is higher level. But, you know, I still keep an eye on these guys for now. See, now that the lighting's changed, you can tell that Azzy's actually blue. He kind of really matched the lighting there for a while, though. Alright, so this griffin... Ooh, the other one over there is actually tamed. I don't think I'm going to be able to get over there on Azzy very easily. And, I mean, honestly, once I get there, I'm going to want to fly it back home anyway. So, let's throw out the Pteranodon, because I just put it away. We'll go over and pick up our first griffin. Woo! I probably could have tried to find a way from the ground up to where that is, but, you know, I'd rather not deal with it. Hello, griffin. See, that one is gray, and the lighting actually made it look blue for a second. I was very confused. But okay, we're good. Hey, buddy. Let's pick up these foundations and let you free. My first time on a griffin on Ark Ascended, especially on Ragnarok. I love griffins so much, man. This is so cool. Okay, first of all, before we even start swooping, what do we get for our stats? 38 in health. 39 in weight, 32 in melee. Way too many points in oxygen and food. It's pretty evenly spread. The stamina's not all that good, so hopefully our level 150 comes out better. Obviously, this is going to be the guy that we're going to try this stuff out on first. Oh, no, I had a glitch. There we go. I was like, we're having a glitch there for a second, and I hit a tree. Take 2. Ah, the swoop. I love the swoop. Let's grab this drop. Is this actually down? It is actually down. I don't want to spoil myself on it. Let's go take a look. Oh, we're so fast. I love it so much. Okay. What do you got for me, man? Oh, well, Pteranodon saddle, I suppose. Slightly better pants, too. I'll take that. The fact that we get the little stamina boost and everything on them, too, is going to be very nice. Considering they don't have saddles or anything, that any boost you can take is great. Man, we are going to be getting ourselves some good drops here very soon. Now that we actually have a griffin we can fly around on and easily just get to different places. Yeah, I am excited. I am very excited to do this. So we've got a ring drop here. Then another one still coming down over to that direction. Anything guarding this particular drop? There's some raptors over there, but shouldn't be too bad. Quickly just hop off and grab it. Ooh, look at these saddles that I probably never use. I'll take them, though. I probably shouldn't... Oh, yeah, there's a Rex over there, too. I probably should be careful about grabbing just everything and anything, because I don't want to get stuck on a griffin and not be able to use it. Yeah, I'm not really going to tame a Scapro or an Arthro or anything. There'll be good ones to throw into the grinder when we get to that point. And Adobe stuff, huh? Interesting. I don't really see the need for that unless I build something out in the desert. But I don't plan on, but I guess I can't really count out, I suppose. Alright, I'll try not to focus on... Ooh. That's a male, okay. Low-level male griffin. I'll try not to focus on just grabbing drops way too much, but at the same time, like, it's really something that I need to be doing. Oh, I didn't put stuff in your inventory. I am heavy. Alright, let's have you land. Now I'll check it out. What you got in this one? See, that's more like it. I actually have the Yankee. I don't have a Carno, but I'll probably grind that down too. Am I going to... I guess I'll probably will go over to the Redwoods and build stuff over there. Part of me does kind of want to put up, like, a treehouse base, but I don't really need to. It would just be kind of for fun. Or for, you know, if I need anything over there specifically. Oh my god. Yeah, I love it. Alright. Boom. So cool. So happy that we ended up deciding to tame these guys today. I would say the words, it wasn't part of the plan, but honestly, what is part of the plan anymore? How much can you really plan to do for Ark? You can come up with something you want to do, but then something either goes wrong or just changes in general, and you really just kind of have to go with whatever comes at you. Yeah, my boxes are already getting full. I had a feeling that would be the case as soon as I tried to get some loot. Yeah, I really like your colors, dude. I'm glad they stand out as well as they do. Oh, hello, Griffin. We could probably come up with a name for you, but I'm not entirely sure whether I'm going to be riding around on you or if I'm going to be riding around on the other one. I mean, obviously, we probably would want to keep the better one at home safe, just in case something happens. So, I mean, we'll have to see what this one comes out to when we actually have it tamed. And we also need to try to find ourselves a female. I don't think I have the resources right now to try to tame another one, considering just how many arrows they take to knock out. It's almost 70 arrows, if not more than that. So, we'll have to give that a little bit more time. But it is nice to at least have started on trying to get ourselves the Griffins. Okay, let's throw another box on the top of this one if it'll let me. I actually don't think it will. Oh, no, it did. Okay, cool. Put all the rest of this stuff in here. I don't even think I have anywhere to put those at the moment, and, yeah. We'll just have to kind of come up with an actual big base that has nice and, you know, organized boxes like I normally like to do. Well, if we're still waiting for this other Griffin, there is one other creature that I really would like to try to tame. But the only thing is, I probably will have to watch over it just as much as I would for some of the other creatures. And I knew where one was. I don't even know if it's still over there, so we may have to go take a look. I am, of course, talking about the Dodic, because there was a 140 Dodic over in the Highland area that I was, and I don't know if it's still over there, but I kind of want to go check. It'll also kind of give me an idea of exactly how long it'll take for me to fly back over to that area if I have to. Let's also clear out these death points, since I don't really need them to be there. Okay, so I'm going to craft up 100 arrows on me. I've grabbed up all of those narcotics that I had specifically tried to... Oh, I just specifically started making, sorry. And we're going to fly on up towards the area that we were at for the longest time on our new Griffin here. I really just want to see... Oh, is that one going to be fine, actually? It looks like it will be fine. I'm not going to have to worry about it. But I am going to go put, like, 3 narcotics into it. I just want to be safe, you know? Same deal as before. Because we're going to be gone when this thing tames up. Okay. That should at least solidify that that guy's not going to wake up at all. He'll tame in a pretty short amount of time from now. But, yeah, no, we'll make it work. So we got to fly up this direction, kind of northeast, and kind of see what we can get. Once I can get some extra time to swoop, we'll get ourselves that extra boost in speed. Since we are kind of heavy, though, he's not going to be at full speed, but it still will be a lot faster than the Pteranodon, I think. There we go. This is the perfect swooping grounds. It makes a big difference on that, to be honest. Gotta keep an eye out for, you know, the potential of this thing going off on me when we're trying to go by, but I don't think I'm that close right now. Either way, it did seem like it kind of went a ways away. Oh, yeah, pyramanes and stuff. When you guys actually let me know about the use of the extinguisher grenades. I totally even forgot those existed. So if I decided I wanted to tame some, that is definitely an option. Oh. I did not think about that. And are we landing on another dung beetle? Yeah, we are. And there's also a spider down there, though, so I'm a little more concerned about that. So we'll kind of try to flutter on over here. Hi, Griffin. Since I'm not on you, you should be getting more experience. I mean, stamina? Yeah, you got it back. Nice. We're going to want to put it into stamina. I mean, I'm pretty sure his was kind of low, right? That's something that we may want to try to find in a, either in the other male or in a female. Ooh, a Quetzal! I heard that they're actually planning on making these guys... They're planning on making those guys a lot faster than before. Oh, I forgot. You literally... I even have... Okay. I don't really know if there's really a full reason to be getting Quetzals a lot at this point in time, but the other benefit of riding on a Griffin is they also have the ability to, you can shoot off the back of them in the sky, which I absolutely love. We're going to have to stop for more stamina, though. Because we're already getting low. I'm going to put these 2 levels in stamina specifically, though. Because of the fact that we keep running out. It may end up being a problem if we're not careful. Ooh, that mantis. Is that like all white? At least 2 of the 3 colors of the regions are white. That's really cool looking, honestly. Oops. Frickin' trees, man. Okay, we don't want to run out of stamina here. Let's find a safe spot. Did that just get... Oh, it's raining. It did just get doused. And of course, we can't forget that I still want to get ourselves a high-level male bison, specifically like a 145 or 140, like it's in this particular pack right now. I mean, we're not really here to do that, but I can't forget that that's something I want to do. The trek over here, honestly, is really not all that bad, especially with the griffin. It definitely would be a lot faster if I had a lot more stamina. I don't think I really had to stop with the Pteranodon at least, or even one time. So we definitely want to try to get a high stamina onto one of these to keep ourselves going better. I don't know if that gig is still in that trench there, by the way. I don't know if someone lured it down on accident or what. Now, I do know that the griffins are capable of carrying some things, but I'm pretty sure it's only small creatures. I don't think I'd be able to do anything with... Oh, hello, Dinotheriums. I don't think I'd be able to do anything with the Dodic. Okay, let's take a quick look over here and see if this trip over this direction was even worth it. I mean, that could find Dodics anywhere at this point in time. I just know there was a 140 over here, and I didn't want to miss out on it if it was still around. Which... Ooh. We also have a 145... Yeah, there is a 140 Dodic there. It was a 145... We needed a male, right? I'm pretty sure we did. We needed a male Anki. I just hit the Dodic and made everything angry. How much damage does my... Oh yeah, I forgot. Griffins don't really do a lot of damage right off the bat. But if I can kind of pull these raptors off of these guys... This poor Anki right here is taking some serious hits. I don't want it to die, though, because it's a 145 Anki male, and we needed a male. Oh my gosh, the freaking range for the attacks for the Griffin is insane. Alright, hold on. I think I need to reload my... Oh. What are you just chilling around here for? You're just waiting to see who's left? That is not cool, little Hyaenodon. Okay, it's only the one raptor left. I really can't believe how big of a range the attacks on the ground are from this thing. All these creatures are going to be mad at me and come after me after the fact here. We're out of stamina as well. Really, Hyaenodons? Yeah, I thought so. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to cause you harm. I also am pretty sure, like I said, that I won't be able to pick you up. But I'm also curious, so I kind of want to give it a shot. No. Okay. I mean, I can't grab the Dodics. How about you? No. It has to be a tiny thing. Of course. I knew that already. I don't know why I decided to try. Still holds up. Like, if you really want to get a good amount of experience just really fast on a new creature, just take down some Hyaenodons. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about them that, you know, get so much extra experience, but you just get a lot. So, I can't turn it down if there's an opportunity. Need to get more stamina. But we got 9 levels just from taking out a few of those. Alright. I feel like adding all to the stamina is probably not a bad idea. Okay, the other Griffin looks like it's tamed as well. I feel like having given this much room between me and the Dodic and the Anki, they should probably calm down. That's kind of the hope, anyway. I'm going to have to give some time to actually let the Anki heal as well, because he's quite injured. I'm not going to be able to knock him out safely. I also brought one of the RGs that I could actually grab them with and take them back home. I feel like that's going to have to be something that I have to do. Okay, so here's the deal. I also brought everything that I needed for a trap. Let's see. That one's a 95 mil. Okay, yeah. So, I'm going to build up a trap. And normally I would build them up so that they would be accessible from the outside. But I think what I want to do right now is keep this Anki safe. Fully safe. Because it's quite injured at the moment. And I don't really want anything to happen to it. It's going to take a while for it to heal up. So I'm actually just going to place full walls here. I'll have to come back and check on him a little bit later on. But we're going to place him inside there with the RG. Because I can't pick him up on the Griffin. Right into the little trap. Okay, the... oh no, did he actually land it? No, he didn't. He kind of floated right up along that side. It's a little bit different, I think, on the server versus single player. Lining it up is a little bit odd because they're... Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We got him in there. Hopefully he'll stay safe in there, and I didn't just put it somewhere where the another RG can just fly in and take care of it. So the 145, one of these, how hurt are they? Not very, but probably enough that it would be... It might ball up by the time I'm done knocking it out. So here's what I think I'm going to do. Since I know that these two are here, I'm going to actually just pick them up and take them back home and place them inside a box there so they can recuperate. I'll have to figure out the specifics a little bit later on. We'll have to tame them probably in the next episode, or I'll probably do it in between. You guys know how it is to tame these guys. It's pretty straightforward, but I just want to make sure that I at least secure them. I'll leave this guy here for now, just because I know he'll be safe. We'll grab the Dodic and we'll kind of go from there. I gotta grab everything off the Griffin, though. Let's see. Take it off of you. Throw it into you. Okay, if you're not carrying anything, I can pick you up. Fantastic. Come on, Griffin. And, like I said, I'm gonna grab the Dodic. I'm gonna fly this thing all the way back over there. I would imagine with the, movement speed that I put in here, plus the stamina that we've added, I should hopefully be able to make it that far. If not, we should be able to stop somewhere pretty easily and shouldn't have a problem. We'll come back and check on that RG a little bit later on. We also need to check on our new Griffin, too, so why not? Yeah, I know, even with the speed boost, it doesn't really go that much faster. Holy crap, we've got a long way to go. Okay, so I have to build something to place this Dodic into now that we actually made it back here. I could probably use some of the structures that I used for the Griffin traps now that we're done with all that. Or at least for now. Hey, buddy. If I do that, are you just free if I walk you out of the back? Yeah, you are. So how'd you come out with stuff? 47. 47 in stamina by default and 35 in melee. What did you have? You had 32 in melee, 28. He's 19 more levels into his stamina by default. That is amazing. This is not so amazing. Hopefully, whatever we get for a female, this is not a thing. But, I mean, you know, this one here is already lower than that. But this is crazy. I love that stamina. Should be great. Before I get too sidetracked, though, and I let this Dodic jump off the side, I should build something to put it in. Alright, Dodic, you are not going to escape from us. I'm sorry. You are going to be part of this family, if you like it or not. We're going to put you inside this, and once your health is full, once I can actually aim properly, same thing. I should probably know that I just go a little further than I normally would. There you go. Once your health is absolutely full, then we'll try to knock you out. So what'll be really, really cool, I mean, obviously these are both males. That is what it is. There is a difference in their stats, though, so we could probably, once we find a female, breed the best ones into some babies. But I'm so excited to try to see what kind of crazy mutations we could get onto some of these guys. Just imagine if they were bright blue with red tint. I mean, I don't know. We got some crazy things. Green and black, purple, you know, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get some mutations on these guys. So with that all being said, we're going to have to leave this one here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to bring up anything about this series or anything else on the channel, please do so in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.